Surak, July 20th, 2015. 34 dead, 104 wounded. Ankara, October 10th, 2015. 107 dead, over 400 wounded. Istanbul, January 12th, 2016. 13 dead, 14 wounded. Ankara, February 17th, 2016. 29 dead, 61 wounded. Ankara, March 13th, 2016. 37 dead, 125 wounded. Istanbul, March 19th, 2016. 6 days later. 5 dead, 36 wounded. Istanbul, June 7th, 2016. 12 dead, 51 wounded. Istanbul. Yesterday, June 28th, 2016. 41 dead, 239 wounded. Yesterday on the news. There was the announcement about the killing that occurred in Istanbul. And it makes me sad because of the reactions that have been occurring recently. Because, honestly, there was coverage. Like, this is the one time I can say there was actually media coverage because it was all over CNN, it was all over BBC. The sad thing, though, was that it seemed like no one cared. And thinking about that really broke my heart. I mean, although I am a queer, non-binary person living in America of color, and it's hard to wake up every day living in fear of your life, there are people who understand, and there are people who are there with me, trying to stand with me through the fight. And it makes me really sad to see how many people reacted for Orlando and how many people reacted for Paris and how many people stood in solidarity when it was a Western power. But then no one really spoke up and said they stood in solidarity with Turkey unless they had some tie to Turkey. And that makes me sad. Makes me really sad. Like, why, though? Why? Like, why? And as I kept thinking, I realized it's not only Turkey. I thought it was only Turkey, but it's not only Turkey because there are parts, it's all over Africa, the continent of Africa. Unless you are watching, like, international news. Like, I forgot what it's called, like, Al-Khad or something. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. That doesn't show on normal main network channels. That shows mostly on, like, the channel 600, so you have to actually search through channels to find. You won't hear anything about that's happening over there. It's when friends actually bring it up that other people see and they're like, oh, I didn't know that happened. It's things like this that make me question humanity. When did the life of someone in America or a Western country matter more than our brothers and sisters who are living in other parts of the world? Like, when? When did that happen? When? It's so sad. 277 people dead in total from 8 attacks in Turkey in the past year. These were mothers, brothers, sisters, sons, fathers, uncles, aunts. They all had families. They're not just victims. They're people. And they're erased from the narrative. They're just wiped out. And it seems like their death goes in vain. It's things like these that make me pray for humanity. It make me really question, where's the love?